Hey guys, what's going on? It's Serena. I don't know, what is it, January 10th, 2026, 10:59, uh, Saturday? Yeah, fuck. Anyway, hold on. All right, guys. Okay. Oh man. So I had somebody come up, neighbor come visit me for a second. Oh my gosh, you guys. 10:50, I got a knock on my door. Somebody gave me a donut, but that's not. Oh my gosh. So I feel like, I don't know, since the 3rd of January, you guys, I don't know, is it before that? I've been like on this fucking crazy, crazy trip right now. Not a real trip, like a vacation trip. Well, anyway, things have been just off the chain, off the wall. Amazing. I got up today. So, in case I haven't said it too much, I've been waking up at like 3 something, 4 something in the morning, right? I've been, and then after that, I toss and turn. And so for a few days, I was feeling some type of way. I was so tired and drained out. And then I took a day off my life, and I really needed that. And yesterday, or last eve, I used to microdose shrooms. Years ago, I did. So I've had these. It was brown. It was gross. It was just a little bit. It was only like point, like a half a gram maybe, but it was old. Okay. I'm like, F it. I'm going to take this anyway. Man, I had all kinds of, it was awesome. And I just want to tell you, I woke up today and I was going to make coffee and I made tea instead. What? I've been trying not to eat, even though I look like Skeletor and I've lost so much weight. I'm like down to 103 pounds now. But I'm trying not to really eat. I really want to detox my body, but I don't know. Today I just feel refreshed, renewed. I feel awesome. So I'm going to try to find some, and I want to microdose. Now, when I microdose shrooms, I usually take 0.11. And I think you do it for 3 days and take a day or off or something. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up again, but there's a way to do it, but it's only 0.11. So you're not going to ever feel anything except better. And you do that. And it's like a detox for your body. Maybe it's like a chemical. I don't really know. I just know you end up feeling amazing. And I really feel that's like, it's calling me here lately to do that. So I got to get on that. But there was something I wanted to, that came to me that's gone now since I was talking to that person. I kept going back to sleep. And when I got up, I don't know if it was when I was sleeping or when I got up. I know I'm all over the place. Can I tell you, can you see how on fire I am for life right now? This is so, I better slow down, man. Just so jacked up and energized. Oh man. And I'm drinking Earl Grey and green tea with some honey. I love the taste of it. It's so good. Which it has caffeine in it from the Earl Grey, but anyway, it was something about getting I know I'm in bad bucket. Something about, like, I would wake up and like go back into sleep, and then what came through was like I was getting information in my sleep, but I don't get information in my sleep, in my dreams generally. So I can only imagine that the reason why I'm sharing this is that, first of all, I feel fabulous. Second of all, I love to share things that I grow through with you guys. I did record some, it's so funny because, oh yeah, I did record like 3 or 4 videos, I think. but I sounded drunk. Like every time I spoke, I just sounded like I had a beer with some green olives and some garlic cloves in it. Oh, it's so good. Um, but I just sounded so. I haven't listened to them and I didn't upload them, and I might just hold on to them for another time. But I don't know if I ever will upload them. I don't know. We'll see. But oh, it's already like almost noon. Oh, I'm still naked in my robe, you know. I got undies on, but it's TMI, ain't it? Um, so I don't know, maybe somebody received some information, or somebody's gonna receive information about you in a dream. Ooh, nice. And there's fuckery that I don't know, bro. I feel like there's like a brother sister team, or family things, it's either your own brother and sister, or actually it's probably an ex of yours or a friend of yours, or somebody maybe did date but it turned out real bad, that has a sister. And you guys know who I'm talking about. Yes, you're right. It's confirmation of what you already knew. You weren't, you've been years, this stuff has been playing in your head and you've been watching it play out. And this is, yes, 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 yes. And possibly they've been, not only was she keeping you away from her brother, but her friend. Oh, yeah. Her friend you always kind of liked but didn't like, but always kind of you guys gave glances to each other, but there was never anything really there. There's just some kind of feeling, some kind of something, but you probably don't even know this friend very well. But anyway, I just heard you're about to. And it's all about the sharing of knowledge. It's not, listen, like I was telling my neighbor, I'm like, look, I remember the whole sex gig. Listen, I spent my whole fucking life like that. People had to literally die for me to get away, and me be bedridden to, not even the bedridden ticket. People had to be removed out of my life for me to be saved from myself, because, with all my trauma and the things that happened, sex was a huge thing for me. Plus, I was on that drug that's a sexual drug, not ecstasy, but that fucking methamphetamine. I was on that forever, off and on, and that doesn't help. On top of the fucking, traumas and shit, I just was always looking for love, and that's not it. And I'm away from that now. And, that's going to be secondary to a real fucking relationship, Anyway, I'm not trying to give relationship advice. I'm not even in one. Might have been toxic. But, it's just for you, your personal self, You guys, this shit I'm listening to, the background is just fucking beautiful. I wish I could show you, but I don't want to get copyrighted shit. Oh my God, to be high on life again? Or again, I mean, ever? Well, no, I remember, no, I wasn't healed then, so I was always sad about something. So it's it's getting yourself in order. It's aligning yourself. Then the rest will come. I'm getting, then the money will come. Then the creating and the building and the projects and the stuff and the things will come. This has all been preparation, and it's all starting to come together. I know we've been saying this forever, but man, it's different. It's like, you know what I mean? Does anyone know what I mean? I can't really explain it because I've only got this much of it. You know what I mean? I can't tell you the rest because I'm not there yet. I just I feel like a broken record, but it's different. It's something you have to experience, and oh man, I'm really, I bought bananas, but I didn't buy green bananas, and green bananas are the ones you're supposed to eat, not the yellow ones. So they say. I don't know. I don't like green bananas, but because they're not as sweet, and that's what it is. It's the sweetness. It's the sugar that they turn into. So they say. I don't fucking really know. But it makes sense if you make banana bread and you use fucking bananas that are overripe. That makes perfect sense to make it sweet. Yeah, so that probably is something to that. The chemicals breakdown of what's in the, what they're made out of. Interesting. So what came to me is, that e-cig. It's horrible. I think I need to get rid of that. Yeah. It just don't feel good when it goes in my lungs. And I gotta clean these lungs out, boy. I love you guys. So, I don't have that many subs probably anyway, but if we lose more, that's fine. You know, because I talked about shrooms and drugs and stuff. And hey, this is, not everybody lives a perfect, pristine life. There's, but I'm telling you, shrooms, mushrooms, the shrooms kind, right? Microdosing, it helps with a lot of shit. Do some research. Now, you can abuse anything, and that'd be like, eating a whole bunch to get really fucking high, which isn't bad either, but can't do that all the time, right? But I'm just talking about doing it for, I want to say health reasons, but I don't know. There's something about that resetting the body, the mind. I really would love to fast if I can make it 3 days, that'd be wonderful, but I think I would look like a Skeletor. I just don't, I feel some type of way about that. Probably for being thin my whole life and doing drugs, and you know that's something I got to work through. Who gives a fuck what other people think, right? No, it's personally, I don't like being super thin like that. Oh, it makes me feel horrible. But feel horrible for a little bit to clean your body out. We got parasites we need to get rid of and shit, naturally, but you got to kill them first because they will run your life. They will make you eat things you don't want to eat. I mean, they're sentient. Some of them. Sentient, is that right? I don't know. If I say things, look up the shit. Do your own research. You got to figure out for yourself, not because somebody told you something. You know what I mean? It's. I heard the proof is in the pudding. Maybe that's why I shoot video. Because you guys can see you guys have watched my journey probably. At least up until I started at a certain point. And I got videos I'll probably upload one day when it's time, I suppose, when I go through it all. But for my Colorado journey from 2021, before I went downtown Julie Brown on my back, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I've been doing different things. I went to buy juicing stuff, but they didn't have shit, so I didn't want to buy half of it. So I got to figure that out. Price Chopper didn't have a shit for food. The shelves were looking bare. The fruit's looking horrible. There's a big plan in the midst. Trust. It's a process. Some people don't get it, and that's okay. But those of us who do, I guess we're to speak what we know, and it's like fishing. It's like being fishers. Thank you. They're like it's being fishers of men. You throw that, you cast out, you cast out your hook, your bait, and then you fucking reel it in slowly. You know what I mean? And you might catch little nibbles and little stuff along the way, but eventually you're gonna catch something. You throw out, what I'm saying is like you throw out a little bit of this information, and it's going to catch on to some people, and some people are going to go, I feel and I think that way. I might want to talk to this person. Hey, I should reach out because no one else that I know thinks like that, but this person does. Or maybe you guys start talking to each other in the comments, and you start figuring out, hey, we're actually building a little community here. We're actually, weeding out who really thinks like us 100%, you know what I mean? That gets it, and weeding out the rest. That's why we can't expect to have a big, huge following because, we're fishers. They keep giving me fishers of men, like Jesus said to his disciples. Like, I'm not saying I'm Jesus. Get over it. Get over your fucking self. Casting out and reeling in. We're just whatever. You catch my drift. I absolutely love you guys. Today is January, which should really, if December's the 10th month, this should be the 11th month, or maybe, I don't know how the 13-month calendar went, but it's a 1 nonetheless, right? So tomorrow's supposed to be I was going to say 11/11 portal, the 1/11 portal, but whatever. I don't think we should get too stuck on the dates of our calendar as much as it is a seasonal thing and an astrological thing. And God, what I'm watching is so beautiful. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you guys what it was in case you wanted to check it out on the YouTube. Play it in the background or whatever, bro, sis. It is called These Frequencies Heal Everything, Body, Mind, and Soul, and Shamanic. Music, 432 hertz for stress. It's Vishy, Bishi, capital VANKA, and 2 more or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to like it because I do like it. I want to like it. And it's beautiful background, Maybe I can kind of see like that. Anyway, we've probably been on here way too long, more than I really had to say. I love you guys. I'm sure we'll be shooting videos later. I'm just gonna chill for a minute and they're like, catch your breath, just relax. You can't have all that energy running around. Woo! I'll give all my energy to you. Oh God. May the words that I speak hit you where they need to hit you. May it spark and ignite that which has been hidden and not hidden, but hidden and buried in you. I got a message. Okay. If you get triggered, look at the triggering. Why? Is it me? You hate me? You hate what I say? You hate what I'm about? Look at that. Why? If you love what I say and it resonates with you, look at that. What is it telling you about yourself? See, I'm speaking about myself for yourself, if that makes sense. We're all family. And I'm just trying to help, ignite and awaken and lighten up by my own stories. I don't know. I just do what I'm told. I'm not to think it to death or try to explain it away. Here we go. That which is in yourselves, like people have done, like things I have listened to and have come across myself. You know what I mean? I love you guys and have a blessed day. Peace.